everyone, and welcome to Simply Made Homestead. I'm Marian, and we are in Zone 9B here in Central Florida, and it is time to plant potatoes. But planting potatoes is such an exciting time for me because it's the first thing you get to do for the growing season, and it just kind of like it tells you, okay, winter is winding down. We're getting to spring where we can start planting and seeing all the green and everything growing and all that wonderful produce that we can grow for ourselves. Now, when you plant potatoes, you need to use seed potatoes, and which we did when we first started planting. We bought our seed potatoes. Every year when we plant, we always keep back the little ones. And I harvested kind of early. I planted late last year and then harvested early, so we had a lot of little ones. But anyway, I kept the real small ones in the fridge, and then we pulled them out about a week or two ago. I don't know, it's probably been about a couple of weeks, and because they had already started sprouting. You know how potatoes do. But anyway, they'd already started sprouting some in the fridge, and I pulled them out, let them get kind of inclimated or kind of get warmed up, and start growing more. And you can see nice big sprouts. So you can see these are all small potatoes. So typically when you buy a seed potato, you cut them and let them heal and all like this. I have a video to how to do that. I'll link it for you below. But today we're not going to do that because they're nice small potatoes. So I'm going to just plant them whole. So let's get started. My husband has already prepped the garden beautifully. Let me turn you around. Doesn't it look great? He's got my rows tilled. He put compost down. He's got my drip line ran. So we are ready to go. Now, we did get some heavy rains and the dogs running through here, which they're not supposed to be out here. It's kind of filled in my trenches a little bit. So I think I'm gonna redo my trenches just to kind of freshen them up. And then we're going to start planting. All right, so I have retrenched. I don't need this shirt anymore. And now it's time to plant. So let's get started. All right, now when you plant your potatoes, you want to plant them about 3 or 4 inches down, which is what this row gave me. And for any of you that are interested, the tool that I was using is a double wheel hoe. I bought it with Haas Tools. Actually, my husband bought it for me for Christmas one year because that's what I asked for, because it is a handy dandy tool. But anyway, I'll leave a link to it in case you're interested. So we want to just plant it right down in there, and we're going to put it right there on the ground, and we're going to space them 12 inches apart. Now, used to I'd have me a stick and it'd be just right, but today I just use my hands. Okay, that's 8 inches, and then half of that would be 4, so that makes 12. So 8 in the middle, that's 12. So I've got 7 rows total. The outer rows are like right up against the walkways, so I had, just to be able to utilize all the space that I have, we still cut those rows. And I don't know why I freshened up today because I can't plant anything over there yet. But we have 5 rows of potatoes. Down on the last row, you can tell I'm so out of shape. All this breathing heavy stuff. But anyway, I'll get better. But down here at the end, on this last row here, the potatoes got really small, but they had sprouts on them, so I still planted them. And some of them had 2 or 3 potatoes per spot. So this row over here, we're gonna see. Let's see how that goes. And so hopefully it'll all come up really well. And if there are holes in my potatoes that don't come up, it's okay. Throw a herb down or something that grows well with potatoes. That'll be beneficial to the potatoes too, help keep the bugs away. So if any of you that are in Zone 9 and who live down here realize that we're still in January here, and in February we can still get some really cold snaps. Well, do not fear, because with potatoes, All you have to do is hill them. And if you don't know what healing is, stay tuned, because as soon as the plants start coming up, I'm gonna do a video. I'll have it out, and we'll have it out before a cold front comes. But it's just cover them. You just cover the plants like you do any kind of plants anywhere else with the row covers and things like that. But with potatoes, you can just pull the dirt up over them. That's all healing is. You just pull the dirt up over them, and it protects them from the cold. They're great. They come right on up through the dirt. They like to spread out. They don't go real deep. So healing them, you gotta heal your potatoes once they start coming up. But we'll do that. I'll take you along with me. So let's get these things covered, get our water lines ran across them there, and we'll be ready to go. We'll be watching for potatoes. Now they do take a while to come up. It can take about 2 weeks before you start seeing anything. So I'll be eyeballing them on a daily basis, I'm sure. All right, so once you get your potatoes covered, you want to go back behind it because the soil is nice and loose, and we want good contact. You don't want to pack it down. I mean, not hard. Just give it a little push to make sure that the potato is in contact really well with the soil. All right, now I'm not going to make you stand there and watch me do this, but once I get done, I'm going to run the tapes on top, get them stapled down or tacked down on each end to hold them into place, and we'll water the ground, and we'll be ready to go. We'll start watching for potatoes. Now, here in Central Florida, you see our soil. We have some very sandy soil, so we will need to water. We're just gonna have to test it. We're gonna have to see. Potatoes do not like soggy soil. They don't like really wet soil, but they do need water. So just stick your finger in the soil. When it gets dry, water it. And then once you get going, you'll know how often to water your potatoes, or anything else in your garden for that matter. Just learn how much water they need, how much they like, and then stick your finger in the soil, keep good notes, and grow some beautiful, beautiful vegetables this year. All right, guys, that's all there is to it. Nice and easy. And when they get about 6 inches tall, we're gonna fertilize them, we're gonna heal them, and keep watching. I'm gonna take you along with me. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, guys, we'd love to have you along. Gardening season has just begun, and we've got lots of cool things that we're gonna be planting this year. Stay tuned, hit that notification bell, and if you'd like to help us in any way, the best thing you can do is share us with your friends and family and all across social media. All right, guys, until next time, happy gardening and God bless.